crucial to keep control about that and not let that fall to Russia and China.
Senator Murkowski, I want to ask one more question before we go to the audience. You traveled to Greenland this past week. What did you hear? What did you learn?
I learned, first and foremost, directly from the Greenlanders, that they are a very proud people, a very strong and resilient people, as the Prime Minister has noted. I knew that because I've been to Greenland multiple times, but it was reinforced to me in so many different ways. And it underscored, again, why we respect the self-determination of the people of Greenland, why we respect the sovereignty of the Kingdom of Denmark as you choose the decisions that are best for the people, and we respect that will and that choice. The conversation that has been had in this past year about somehow or other acquiring, buying, taking over military force, whatever the terminology may be, has distracted in ways that I don't think any of us could have anticipated, because we're talking about the security of a region, and we've been talking about it as Arctic nations for years, been taking steps. Maybe we needed to move quicker. I think we needed to move quicker. In fairness, I think the United States has actually been lagging in much of our own commitment to our U.S. Arctic. So we all have a shared responsibility in this. But when we're spending this much time talking about the situation with Greenland and whether or not the United States is going to acquire it, it takes the eye off the real issue, the real threat, which is Russia, and what Russia is doing with China. And it takes away our ability to build on these alliances that have been so strong, that are so important going forward. And it unfortunately focuses the issue of security solely on defense, when there is so much more that needs to be wrapped into the security discussion when we're talking about the Arctic. Remember, it is cold and dark much of the time. It is very isolated. In our Arctic, very small populations, we have shared challenges in terms of affordability of people to live there, how we are able to keep our young people in our Arctic communities. What are our economies? We can share so much with Greenland in terms of what it means to have a small community be overtaken by a cruise ship that comes to your town. You want the economy, but you want to have your own identity. We have so much to be working on. And we have been so distracted is a mild term right now. In my view, it has been offensive that this view that the United States can come in and say, we want this to a sovereign territory. That's not how major powers should act. This is not the way the United States should lead when it comes to the Arctic. This is not how we should lead when we are trying to build our alliances in an area that is so very, very, very necessary now.
Thank you so much for your clarity.